The quantity of interruptions today. Admittedly, one of those interruptions I didn't mind. But, you know, to be fair, I'm not really that bothered about either of the interruptions that I've had so far. It's just been kind of irritating because I tried to set some time aside to do this and then do my other work. And when I'm doing my other work, nothing happens. You know, when I'm sat there for like 2 hours staring at a blank, well, not a blank Word document, but, you know, a Word document for 2 hours doing work on assignments and stuff, nothing happens. You know, my phone doesn't go off, no one, like, shouts asking for stuff. It's just, you know, sit here and write on a document for 2 hours. As soon as I try and do something, it's like, nope. Everyone wants it. It's great. It's great. To be fair though, I don't really mind. It's sort of irritating, but at the same time, eh. Eh. You know, I like helping people, so it's not really a big deal. But when you try and set time aside to do stuff, and then other stuff gets in the way of it, it becomes kind of irritating. It's just sort of trying to find a balance, really, most of the time. And you can't always, the technical documents all over the place in here. You can't always avoid it, it's just sort of something that happens. I'm going to turn this off and on again, just so I have light to be able to see to certain areas, and then I don't need that light to see other areas, because obviously having the light on makes it easy for you to be detected. Just in case you didn't know, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned previously. Pretty sure I mentioned it before. If I haven't, I just have. So, yeah, I have now. But yeah. Having the light on makes it easy for you to be detected in the game, so turning it off again obviously helps. Yeah, I quite enjoy Full Level's combat, if I'm honest. It's a lot better than the previous game's combat system. And I quite like doing stealthy sort of approaches to stuff. So I quite enjoy stealth games, even though I'm not exactly brilliant at them. I still enjoy playing them, because I enjoy the sort of taking a more slow route to taking things out, but also sort of the most efficient, because that's what the stealthy routes usually are. They're sort of a combination of the slowest route, but also the most efficient, because using the least amount of ammo to fight something if you're fighting it stealthily, because you deal more damage. And then also the fact that, is that an area I've been in? That was the area I started in. You use less ammo, so it's more efficient. Also, generally you kill stuff a hell of a lot faster, which is always nice. Even though it's the slower route, because you're having to sneak around and find ways around enemies, and not just necessarily jumping straight at them. It's also the fastest route. It's a weird one, really. It is both fastest and slowest route, I guess. Although to be fair, the sort of gung-ho approach can be the slowest route, because you might keep dying trying to do a specific thing that I can just stealth through. Because, you know, stealth weapons are kind of overpowered, to be honest. Considering I'm, you know, able to like 3 shots at enemies and stuff that might take a hell of a lot of ammo normally. Because the combination of the ninja skill and the stealth skills and everything else just combines together to make it so stealth characters are kind of overpowered. But so can melee characters, and this, I was kind of looking at maybe doing a melee run. Holy crap. I just realised what that room was down there. That's the one I was in before with the moving sensors. There's a whole bunch of grenades attached to wires up here. Is that a box over there? That's a box. How do I get over there? Is there a door? There's a door. There's a door. There's a door, guys. There's a door.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here.
You have a 65% chance of making it out?
Could have an impact on the odds.
An increase in efforts could have impacted those odds. Wow. Screw you. My effort is like 90% on getting you out of here. 10% on, you know, actually caring. Yeah, I'm really trying to check everything. Okay, let's just back it up a bit. Let's make sure this room is completely empty before we move on. I don't want to leave that gun behind. There's missiles in there. See, this is why you don't just go straight ahead. There were missiles in that box. Missiles. And now there's really bloody loud banging because I can hear it up here.
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand to be ripped
This is the one that ripped my head off.
It's only fair.
Oh, okay. Let's just disarm that. And that. And then that. Why was that red? And that. Oh, I can see something moving on the other side of that wall. Let's just reload my shotgun because this is going to be close quarters combat in here. If there is anything in here. I assume there is because I just saw something moving on the side of the wall. Yep, that's a suit of power armor. Are you friendly at all? I don't think you're friendly. Let's be honest. That's a really cool looking suit of power armor though. I mean, I don't... Let's just quick save, just in case she is friendly. Okay, definitely not friendly anymore. Definitely not friendly. What the fuck is that thing? Dead and about to blow up. Like backing up. It didn't explode. That's just disappointing. I just see lights sort of flickering in there. There's electricity going off in that room. What is going on in here? It's like watching two juggernauts fight each other. Don't damage my suit of XO1, even though your armor does look cooler. Go on, beat them into the next room. I don't have any ammo. Slight issue. Oh, he has... Oh. She had one of those Tesla guns because it was arcing to me from one of the ones at the front. That's an Assaultron left arm?
Good job, human.
What was that? An Assaultron succubus. You know, I don't quite... I get the Assaultron part, the succubus bit not so much. Gonna be honest. Not getting that bit. If I'm honest, that's kind of cool. Apart from the jet, that's kind of cool. I like the mannequin things that are just randomly around in Fallout 4. There's the mannequins and the teddy bears as well that they sort of set up like that, and they're kind of cool. They're just kind of cool. Oh, what's that? It's a vacuum tube. Desperately trying to see what this item was on the shelf. It was a vacuum. It's a tube for a vacuum. That was Tesla T60. And heavy robot pieces underneath, which are apparently better than my robot pieces. Well, my, bits of armor. I'm gonna, just start taking your unique power armor. And that Tesla rifle. What does that even fire? I guess fusion cells? How much carry weight am I up to? Not that bad actually on carry weight. But heavy robot leg is apparently better than my current one, so let's equip that. And a strengthened robot right leg is apparently better. Wow, that T60 stuff looks good if I'm honest. I also want to take out this Tesla rifle. How much damage does this do? It's quite a bit, but it's an energy weapon, so it's not going to exactly be silent, is it? It looks cool, though. Ooh. Okay, I quite like that, if I'm honest. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be, because like I said, it's an energy weapon, I can't silence it, but it's cool. There's dog tags here. That's interesting. I don't know why they were glowing. But there are dog tags. Ooh, that's a fat man and some mini nukes. Really, it was right at the top. Wow. Best lock ever. Anything else in here that I can't see? Nope, nothing on the top shelf. I like how I just sort of float upwards. Huh. So when you're in a suit of power armor, that suit that she has looks like a vault suit. Hmm. Interesting. Here it is. This is what I came here for. The Savaged Assaultron head. It's essentially a handheld laser musket. It's a pistol that essentially is a laser musket. And there's also an Assaultron blade and a Mr. Handy Buzz blade. Yes. I'm now over encumbered, but that's like all of the DLC weapons. Which I will show you right now, because they're all really freaking awesome. But there's the Assaultron blade, which is just, essentially it's a sword, but it's one of the Assaultron, like, blade arm things. There's the Mr. Handy Buzz blade, which is amazing, to be honest. Kind of want to use that against something at some point. And then there's this, which is, as I said, is sort of like a laser musket. You have to be charged up. So you charge it up by reloading it, and then boom. Also does radiation damage, which is why I just got a whole bunch of radiation on me, which is great. But this is that's my new pistol that I kind of want to use. And then obviously, I've already showed you the Tesla rifle. But yeah, that's all of the new that's all the new guns from the DLC. And I'm actually gonna, can I give stuff to Ada? I can. Awesome. I'm just gonna dump all the power armor I looted and other bits of armor on Ada. Yeah, she can have a synth helm, sure. There we go, I'm over uncovered. But yeah, that's like all of the DLC weapons, and they're really cool. I'll have to get that suit of XO1 back to base at some point. Let's get this open. But yeah, I think there might be like one or two more weapons, but as far as I know, that's all the DLC weapons that I can remember seeing. And they look really cool, if I'm honest. I'm not a huge melee weapons user. Obviously I give my melee weapons to my companions, which is why they'll, you know, probably have the buzzsaw and stuff in a few minutes. Oh, this is the exit. This is the door we saw on the way in. Yeah, couldn't open it from the other side, but there we go. That's this place done, pretty much. So let's head back up to the top. We'll probably have a bit of dialogue with Jezebel, most likely. In fact, I'm gonna heal up. Gonna rat away. Purified water. There we go. Back up to full health.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
For a body that meets her standards. I'm just gonna save here, guys. Okay.
Here you
Ada.
go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
More info about Robobrains,
What
sure.
else do you know about
Let's have a history lesson.
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful link between organic matter and robot. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
So, kind of like a synth?
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds an awful lot like a synth.
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
Huh. Yeah, we still kind of need it.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course, it makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Why say that, Ada?
Isn't it obvious? Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I'd selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
You're an individual.
Personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you.
Don't worry about it, Ada.
I've distracted you for long enough.
Don't worry.
I'll finish up my
Grateful.
calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Okay, so we need to head back to Sanctuary, build Jezebel a body, and I'm hopefully going to upgrade Ada. That was the main plan. So I'll probably see you guys in a few minutes once I've gotten back to Sanctuary, and I don't know how long this has been recording for, so maybe the next episode. Goodbye.